Hello, I am K.S. Rao once again. You know me quite well. I'm getting tired of repeating my name. Okay, the puzzle you see here is another absorbing puzzle. It has got two blank boxes as you can see here behind me. Looks rather threatening and frightening. And in the process of solving, when you start thinking it is a difficult puzzle, it turns out to be an easy one. And we start believing when it is that it is an easy puzzle, it toughens. So it's a naughty puzzle. So, but on the whole, we are going to enjoy. Let's go there now. So here is our absorbing puzzle. The special feature about this puzzle is that we have this box number 1 completely blank and this box number 9 completely blank. That means we'll do a lot of searching. Okay, now we should start our usual process, but today we'll take a little deviation in the sense that look at this strip and this strip. We have got all three boxes with the numbers given in both directions. Therefore, we should start with these strips. We'll start with this strip. Now, just you have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all occurring once, 7 also. 8 and 9 are repeated. So number 8, one here, another here, and one here. 8 here is cross-checking. Therefore, in this column number 5, the only place for number 8 is here. This 8 blocks this cell, this 8 blocks these 3 cells, and this 8 blocks these 2 cells. So, this is the place for our first lucky number, that is number 8. Okay. And now, something else happens further. Go back to number 3. See, we have this number 3 blocking here. This number 3 blocks these 3 cells, and this number 3 blocks here. Therefore, this is the place for number 3 here in the strip. Okay. Now, this 3 enables us to look across to this row A. We now have only 3 vacancies here because of this 3. So, what are the 3 numbers required for these 3 cells? It is clearly 2, 5 and 6. 2, 5 and 6. We don't have any cross check here. So let us write all 3 numbers here, 2, 5 and 6. Here we have a 5, therefore 2 and 6 here. Here we have a 6, therefore 2 and 5 here. Okay. Now let us leave this strip and this strip also and come here. Have a look. I see just only number 8 and 9 repeated. So number 8 here and number 8 here, it gets these 2 places, this box. So it does not help now. But number 9 there and 9 here, we get the third 9 here in this box. Okay. That's number 9. Okay. And now, look, just as we have found that trio there here, in this strip, this one blocks these 3 cells and this one blocks this cell. Therefore, we can get our number 1 here. Okay. Now, we have let's start in the usual fashion. Okay, number 1, we get number 1 here, that one and this one, we get the third one at E1 here. Have a look, this one and that one and this one. Okay, and now 2 is missing, 3 gets to these 2 places because of this 3, 4 is missing, 5 occurs just once, 6 also just occurs once, and 7 2. Number 8 occurs 2 times, but we are not sure whether to put the third 8 here or here. So let's leave it. 9 is done 3 times. Okay, now Now, having done this much of work, we can examine this left vertical strip now. Let's have a look. One, these two places, 2 is missing, of course the trio is there, 3 occurs once, 4 occurs once, 5 to same, 6 to same, only number 8 is occurring 2 times, that is you can get number 8 here or here, and 9 is appearing 2 times, you can get the third 9 here or here. Have you observed the numbers 8 and 9 are making a pair, these two cells, so 8 here and 9 here, 8 here and 9 here in this column, obviously these two cells are reserved for 8 and 9. Even if we had not written this trio, we had this 8 and 9 here. So, there is no doubt now. Let's mark that pair there, 8 and 9. 8 and 9. Okay. Now we can have a look at these 4 cells. We need 1, 3. When we say 3, I say a 3 here and a 3 here. Therefore, this is the place for 3. So now only 3 vacancies are there. This one enables us to confirm number 1 here. See, when we start thinking it's a difficult puzzle, it becomes easy. That's the beauty about this puzzle. Now what about these 2 places? We require 4 and 7 for these 2 places. So since we don't have cross checks, so let us assign those 2 numbers here. 4 and 7. 4 and 7. Okay. And now, if we have a look at this column, what happens? 2, 5 and 6 are required for these 3 cells, 1, 2 and 3 cells, and luckily you have this 5 and 6 here in this box. Therefore, what is the number we should take this place? It's clearly number 2. This is our 2 by 3 trick again. So this is the place for number 2. Okay, now immediately we can disband that set of 3 numbers and delete that number 2 there. Delete that, and what happens in this cell, the matching pair that 5 and 6 will take this place. Let us assign that those 2 numbers for this cell. Okay, and now by the way, we can look at this column also, number 2. We have got only 3 vacancies in all. That is for 2, 6 and 7. 2 here and 6 here. This is a place for 7. That's very interesting. 2 here and 6 here is a place for 7. So this is a place for the matching pair of the 2 and 6. That's very interesting. Yeah, I like it. And now we shall look at this column also. It has got only 4 numbers, 5 vacancies. Why all the trouble? Look at this box. Only 2 vacancies are there in this box. Let's have a look. We require a 3. We have it here. Therefore, this is a place for 3. That's the place for 3. And this place is clearly for number 4. So this box is completed without any difficulty. Okay, now what about these 2 cells in this column? We require 2, 5 and 7 to complete this cell and this cell. So, we don't have proper cross checks, therefore 2, 5 and 7 we shall assign here. 2, 5 and 7. 2, 5 and 7. Okay. So we have filled this strip now. Let us come to this strip, have a second look. We have done it earlier. Okay, now let's have a second look. Number 1 gets these 2 places. 2 here and 2 here, 2 here and 2 here. This is the place for the next 2. So 2 here, and look up. This 2 and this 2 and this 2 will release the next 2 here. This is the place for the next third 2 for the strip. That's the place for 2. And then look further. This 9 and this 9 together will release the next 9 here. That's the place for a third 9 for this trip. And so look next door here, C3, B3. This pair gets disbanded. You get an 8 there. And just below it's a 9. That's wonderful, very good. And can we do something with these 3 cells in this box? They are for 4, 6 and 7. We do not have 4, 6 or 7 cross checking anywhere, this side or this side. So let us write those 3 numbers there, 4, 6 and 7. 4, 6 and 7. We have all 3 numbers here also, 4, 6 and 7. Here too, all 3 numbers. That's good. Now see what we have done. We have created a trio of 4, 6 and 7 of these 3 cells. That means what are these 2 cells for? Look at this row C. We have 1, 2, 3 there, 4 there. We require 5 and 8 to complete this row C. But we don't have cross checks of 5 or 8 down below. Therefore, let us make the next pair here and write 5 and 8 here and 5 and 8 here also. Okay, and can we do something about these 2 cells? Now let's have a look. In this box, we require 1 and 5. No, sorry, 1 and 6. 1 here, and I write out 1 here. And this place is clearly for number 6. Okay, that place is for number 6. That means this 6 can be deleted now from this set of 3 numbers. That 6 goes. We have a pair of 4 and 7 in this row B. And here in row C, 6 has to be here or here only, that we know. Okay, just an observation. Okay, and now look at this box. We have in row E, we have 2 and 7 here. That means these 2 numbers, 2 and 7, cannot be repeated here. We have again 2 and 7 above in this column number 8. That means these 2, 7 same numbers cannot be repeated here. That means in this box, the place for the pair of 2 and 7 is here and here. So let us write that new pair 2 and 7, 2 and 7. Okay, and now we shall fill up this row E. These 2 cells are for what? 6 and 8. Yeah, we have a 6 above there. So we can write our 6 here and 8 here. This is a place for 8. That's nice. That means that pair which we wrote a few minutes ago will get disbanded. You get 5 there. This for a 5 and here you get an 8. Okay, that box is completely solved. Now, what about these 2 cells in this box number 6? Let's have a look. Clearly for 4 and 5. Do we have a 4 or 5 there? Do we have a 4 or 5 there? No. Okay, let us write that pair of 4 and 5. And here also we can write 4 and 5. Look, 4 and 5. 4 and 5. And here also 4 and 5. And what about these 2 cells? Clearly we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These 3 cells. This and this. 4, 5 and 6. We have a 4 here. So this is a place for 5 and 6. and we have a 5 there, therefore we get 4 and 6 here. Okay, 4 and 6, okay. And now let us look at this row J. We have a nice figure coming here. This 9 prevents repeating here. This 9 is there above, so we cannot repeat 9 here. We have another 9 here, we cannot repeat here. So the first box number for this box is number 9. That's nice. Okay, now what about these 3 cells? Can we do something? Let's have a look. 5, 6 and 7 are required. We have a 6 there, another 6 here. So this is the place for 6. Very nice. 6 there and 6 there. This is the place for 6. Okay. Now this 6 will enable us to disband that pair of 4 and 6 there. We can confirm number 4 here. And once these 4 and 6 are in position, that trio gets disbanded. What remains there is number 7. That's number 7. Clearly this place is for number 4. 4. And here we can confirm number 6 here. 6 there. Okay, look across. After writing the 7 here, we can fix number 4 here. 4 and about 7. That's very good. Except for this trio, this strip is complete. And coming to this strip now, this 4 will disband this pair here. You get a 5 there. And below here it's a 4. And come here it's a 5. And the last place in this box is clearly for number 6. So this strip also is complete except this pair. We do not have it 2 or 7 above or below. Okay. Now we can play around with these columns. Look at this column. Let us see if we can do something. To complete this column, we require 2 and 5. We have the... No, sorry, 1 and 5. I'm sorry. I do some mistakes like that. 1 and 5. We don't have cross checks. Okay, leave it. Let us look at this column over 6. Can we do something? We require 3 and 7. Oh, see the beauty. We don't have a 3 or 7 anywhere across. Okay, then let us come to this box. 1 gets these 2 places. 2 occurs just once. 3 gets these 2 places. 4 also gets these 2 places. But see, that 4 there and this 4 there, this 4 here and this 4 here, we can comfortably fix number 4 here and then look back at 6, number 3, sorry. 3 here and 3 here, 3 here. This is the place for the next 3. And what else? Look at this column, number 7. Only 2 vacancies are there for 2 and 7. We have this 2 here, therefore we can write our number 7 here and correct that pair and fix number 2 there. And here it can be 7. Now that strip is complete. Still we have these gaps. Okay, look at this box once again. Let us see. 1 gets these 2 places. 2 there. 3 places for 2 here. Of course, this 2 is there. 2 places for 2. 3, 4, 5. 5 gets these 2 places. 5 gets these 3 places. Okay. What about 6? 6 gets these 2 places. 7 is there. 8. Any help from 8? Yes, number 8 is helping us here. This 8 there, this 8 here, and this 8 here, confirm number 8 here. This is a place for 8. Okay, 9 is there. Now let us look at this column. 2 vacancies are there now. That is for 2 and 5. Yeah, you have these 2 here. Therefore, you can write the next 2 here and 5 here. Okay, and that completes this row. What about these 2 cells now? Can we do something now at least? We require 1 and 6. No, we don't have cross checks of 1 and 6 at this late stage also. Okay, can we do something about these 2 cells now? Let's look at this box afresh. 1 there, 1 there, 1, 2 places, 1, 2 here, 3. Yes, 3 is getting a chance here for us. This 3 and this 3 will fix number 3 here. That's the place for 3. 4 is there. 5. 5 is here. So these 3 cells, can we do something? We require 1, 5 and 7. Yes, this 7 will fix number 7 here. That 6 will block these 2 cells. 7, this 7, sorry. So this is a place for 7. And now these 2 cells are for 1 and 5. We do not have a 1 or a 5, but these 2 will disband this pair here. Have a look. This is the place for number 6. And look above. We get a 2 there. Our first trio is getting disbanded now. We get next to it's a 5. It's a 5 here. And here's a 6. So that completes that strip also, and this strip also is already over. So we are left with only these 6 cells, 6 or 7 cells, so to say now. That 6 will disband this pair here. We get a 5, and this 5 gets deleted in these 2 cells. So we have a pair of 2 and 7 in here, but that 2 will disband this pair also now. So this is a place for number 7, and here it is clearly number 2. Now, again let us look at this. We require 1 and 5. Now we have this 5 here, therefore we can write number 5 there, and 1 here. And coming to this box, finally, this one will enable us to write the next one here. And this place is finally for number 6. Wow, very good. So my friends, this was a tough looking puzzle. In fact, that tough looking puzzle we have solved with the help of our few tricks. And as I usually tell you people, you would have tried this puzzle on your own and found out the difficulties or the convenience or comfort about this puzzle, and now you have seen this video, you would have found the difference, and you can adopt the better method, whether your method or my method or a combination of these two. So that's it for this evening. God bless you all.